Yo, 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 what's happening? Nico here. The topic for today is get to it. Get to it. Make a decision and get to it. One of the obstacles that I found myself having, and I still find myself having in various areas of my life, is go back and forth. I went to the hospital when I was drinking. I was going to self admit to one of their detoxes because I knew I had a problem. Yeah, I was shaking. I was having the shakes, and those usually led to seizures. I had it down. I knew that my jaw locked up, my eyes would turn yellow, like not on the outside, which you guys could see, but my vision would like enclose yellow. And then I knew I'd be having a seizure soon after that. In this window of time, I was unhealthy, I was broken, I was messed up mentally and physically. My spirit, the soul portion of me, thing was torn up. I was tormented too. Because I couldn't get to it. I would go from getting drunk to getting sober. I've learned in my journey that we make decisions instantaneously, milliseconds. Then we execute on those decisions repeatedly. In this specific scenario, when I went to the hospital, I got a ride there because I knew I was jacked. I knew I wasn't going to really be able to make it to the hospital driving, so I got a ride. Once I get to the hospital, I check myself in. I let them know that, hey, I need to detox from alcohol. So they go through I think it's called a triage process, where they check where your vitals are at and all that stuff. The hospital that I went to was really busy, so they gave me my bracelet and they told me to go sit down. I had already packed my bag with a pair of shorts, pair of chonies, extra shirt, and some socks. And I remember I'm walking into the waiting room and I sit down. I got the bag with me. I smell the hospital and I'm thinking to myself, the heck am I about to do, bro? These people can't do anything for you better than you can do for yourself. And why do you even need to go to this place? You kicked heroin, how come you can't kick this? I watch this guy limp by me from the left. He's all messed up. Thinking I gotta sit around these kind of people? Screw that. I walk back up to the counter. I tell him, look, check me out. I'm not even going to deal with this. The lady looks at me a little bit crooked and she's like, what? You just checked in? And I was like, yeah, check me out. I'm not staying. She says, all right. Checks me out. I grab my bag and I just walk out of the hospital. The person who had given me a ride was still there with me. And they were looking at me like I was crazy. I couldn't get to the decision. I was going back and forth. You see, this was like mid part of the day. And earlier in that day, I was drinking all morning. And drinking all morning I made myself sick, and by getting sick, I thought that's why I needed to detox. Then when I got to the detox, you guys just heard the story. I made another decision and I left. I didn't know how to get to what I needed to get to. I couldn't even make the decision on what I wanted to get to. Because of that, as soon as I got dropped off at my house, I went to the corner store, bought some more liquor, and got drunk. Checking myself into a detox and then checking myself right out within the hour wasn't getting to anything. It's getting to confusion. Going back and forth with my thoughts. I want to stop drinking, but I don't want to start feeling. I want to stop drinking, but I don't want to go through the pain. There's a cost for everything that we do. There's a consequence. They can be positive or negative. We need to get to it, though. That's one of the things we have to do. Today, I need you to decide what you're going to get to. You may watch this video when you're drinking. Don't confuse yourself. Say that's how you're going to end the day. And then tomorrow, whenever you get up, make a decision on what you're going to do and get to it. If you're not drinking and you're really holding out, get to that. Hold on to that decision. Replace the activity. Replace the time frame. Stop thinking about what you are supposedly missing out on. Get to your decision and get moving. It's a fork in the road that people need to move past. And again, I need to move past it too in some areas of my life. Got to get to some outcomes that I need. I have a fear of missing out on certain things because I'm going to get to it. What do you need to get to? Do you really want to? Make the decision, because if you don't, you just can keep on going back and forth. And that's one of the worst places to be. I'm not asking you to be an angel. I'm asking you to make a decision and rock it out. And that's what it means to have no halo. Might not make the best decision, but I made one, and I'm going to follow it through.